Okay, if you're here, you want to respec. The only way to respec was with the Larval Tears. There are 9 in Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree that you can find. And the nice thing is you can get them all from the very beginning. Okay? You don't need to beat any bosses to get them. Um, Now, I have gone over how to skip certain areas in other videos, so we are just going to skip to some sites of grace to make this go a little bit faster. Number one thing you need to know, we're going to try and do this as quickly as we can. And I've got them all marked with gems for you across the map. If you've been to these areas and you haven't found them, chances are you weren't going at night. These only show up at night. Once you turn the game to nightfall, what will happen is these bluish green glowing graves will appear. And then all you have to do is pick up the item in the middle. We can even see it from here. Again, we started at the very first site of grace. Go right to the middle and look at that. Got our first one. From the 3-path cross, we just go north. Once you see the glowing grave site, you can just ride down. And right in the middle is a Larval Tear. For our next one, we'll start at the castle front site of grace. For the next one, we'll start at the main gate cross. Again, these are all sites of grace I picked because you should have them very early. We just ride back southeast towards the cliff face. And it should pop up. There it is, right in front of us. Okay, so for these next two, we're going to start at the High Road Cross site of grace, just outside of Castle Ennis. And I want to note that if you have not gotten to these points of the game, like, just use the beginning of the video. Don't watch anymore. You know, this wasn't meant to spoil any content for you. When you get to these areas, come back. I didn't reset the timer, but should not matter. It's right over here next to the church. And from here we can just go right across, almost directly east. Like, none of these are too bad to get. I don't know why they didn't make these like infinite or something you could craft in the DLC. We're going to start at the bridge leading to the village site of grace. Again, if you haven't gotten these, like, there's plenty in the first area. There's plenty in the second area. You should not need to be respecing that many times at this point. And there it is. This one's guarded by some wolves. It should be just fine. We're starting from the High Road Cross Site of Grace again. We can see it up ahead. For this last one, we're going to ride from the Templetown ruins. We're going to follow the water. This ride is a nightmare. I've lost every rune I had for you guys. Nothing is in that, so don't even worry about it. Okay, we're out of it. We're gonna follow the water.
So if you have it, also, I don't know why, again, you'd need this many. But if you do, we got it for you.
It's right over here. You can probably cut up a little bit shorter than what I did to get to it. Thank you guys for watching. That's our video. Go respec as many times as you need to.